welcome on in. It's time for another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Mike Fenner. He's Cameron Up. It's time for the postseason, and we've got a fresh new look for you this evening as well.
Yeah, not too shabby, Mike. Neither was the basketball action today with playoffs in full swing. We're talking District 10 4A and 2A quarterfinal matchups this evening on the boys' side. To Edinburgh's Macomb Fieldhouse, Cathedral Prep versus Farrell in the D10 4A quarterfinal. In the early going, Max Wallace on the defensive end. Get that weak stuff out of here, he says, protecting the rim. Still in the first, Nando Mararki off the dribble handoff. Lets it go, and he's got it for three. More from Mararki. Snatch back, pull up, three ball, you bet. More on the defensive end from Wallace here. He climbs the ladder, and that one looks more like a volleyball spike than anything else. What a defensive performance from Wallace tonight. In the second quarter, Prep beats Farrell down the floor. Michael Thompson takes flight for the two-handed slam. Ramblers lead 37-22. End of the half, Mararki with a cross-court pass to Amari Horton. His three-pointer is good. He had 16 on the night. It's an 18-point Rambler lead at the break. In the second half, Thompson running the floor, gets the dish from Horton for the tough finish there. Out in transition again. This time it's Mararki going to the rack. He finishes through the contact for the and one. He had 17 points. End of the third, Thompson on the back cut, count the bucket and the foul. He finished with 17. The Ramblers win this one in a rout. Final score, 83-47.
Our defense continues to take a step forward. We centered in on just a few of their players. There was key moments in the game where we kind of lost control of that, but I was just proud of our defensive effort.
Their team has great downhill offense. We knew some players had to shoot. We knew how we had to guard them. We practiced it all week before the game, and we know we had to come out what we had to do defensively and stop their offensive threats. I felt great. I know I had to come out and do what I had to do. We had to play great defense as a team, and I came out and showed my ability to shoot, and we came and played well as a team.
On the Plyler entry system scoreboard, the Cathedral Prep Ramblers all over for the Farrell Steelers tonight. They win at 83-47 to advance to the district semifinal. Game 2 at the Borough, Harbor Creek and Grove City meeting for a third straight postseason. In the early going, Grove City's Max Naus catches it on the wing, drive toward the baseline. He pulls up and sinks the mid-range jumper. Harbor Creek out in transition. It's Cam Herman finding JT Del Sandro for the easy lay-in. More from Grove City. It's Naus. Again, this time on the catch and shoot. He drills the three-pointer to make it 5-2. Now more from the Eagles. Nathan Greer throws the lob for Christian Kurz. He's able to guide that one through the rim for two. How about more from Naus? Catches the pass to avoid the Eagle trap. One dribble, rise and fire. That's good. It's a 10-2 run for Grove City in the first quarter. Harbor Creek would answer. Tucker Schwatek with the three-pointer. He connects. Later on, it's Ben Mosdy coming away with the steal, and the Huskies are off to the races. Del Sandro gets to the rack, count the bucket and the foul. The Huskies cut the lead down to 5. And the end of the half, this is where things get a little bit interesting. The Eagles looking to shorten the game. We're going to speed this one up for you. They hold the ball for almost 3.5 minutes to end the half. Mike, I can hear the proponents of the shot clock in high school screaming at the TV.
Not me.
But it would prove to be an effective strategy. We pick things up with the clock winding down. It finds its way to Naus. He drills the three-pointer. Harbor Creek falls 39-35. They'll stay alive in the D10 4A consolation next Tuesday.
And that'll certainly be different when it comes to the D10 layout. We'll explain more about that as that gets into next week. Also in 4A at Farrell High School, you had Hickory topping Slippery Rock 53-45 to advance to the 4A semifinals. And also Sharon topping Oil City 59-39. The Tigers advance to the 4A semis, but both the Rockets and Oilers again stay alive there along with the Steelers and the Huskies. Okay, let's go to Haggerty Family Event Center Class 2A action. Mercyhurst Prep facing Greenville in the quarterfinal round. Sean Bayer's Lakers off and running in the first. Alex Menendo finishes on the fast break. Good off the window with the right hand. Erie legend Bob Shreve on the PA mic tonight. He was awfully busy calling out plenty of scoring from the guys in green and white. Later, Menendo zips one ahead of the pack to Tanner Ashton for the layup in transition. More Mercyhurst Prep in the first. Aiden Ollinger, the Flamingo fadeaway, Nowitzki-esque, some might say. 5-point MP lead. Trojans trying to hang around in the first half. Ryan Redwood with the finish inside with the left hand. Lakers go up 14-8 to end the first quarter on this triple from Menendo. Gets that one to go in time. Lakers led it big, 44-17 at the break. In the second, defense turns to offense. Ollinger finds freshman Ashton Wilbur for two with the left. More Lakers, Menendo, pure from the corner on the triple. Then finally, Ashton from beyond the arc from the wing. Book it. Mercier's Prep tops Greenville big, 75-31 to advance to the D10 2A semifinals.
I just think, when we've had good games this year, we've been really that type of team where we've been able to trap, whether it's in our half court or it's in the full court. And in a pressure game like this, win and continue to play or lose and you're done, easy buckets, seeing that ball go through the rim is really important. So transition layups were big for us today.
Our defense is how we score, so our up-tempo, our trapping is how we get out and we get loose and we score in transition. Just how we play with each other on and off the court, and we're just ready for moments like this.
Game 1 at the Haggerty Sagertown and Eisenhower in the D10 2A quarterfinal round. As we pick up the action here in the first, Eisenhower with the basketball. Austin Hansen lines up a 3 from the wing. Nothing but nylon. The Ike with a 2-point lead here. More for the Knights. Will Mandeville will get a hold of it in the corner. He lets it go, and again, nothing but the bottom of the net. A 3-pointer there from the corner. 12-8 for Eisenhower there. Sagertown trying to hang with him. Reese Wilkinson from the top of the key here. He'll take the dish, and he's going to get the bucket on the block. Wilkinson cuts it to 2 off the assist there. And then for the Ike, Derek Geyer answering on the other end as Eisenhower tries to work it against the zone. 3-pointer from the far corner falls down. Eisenhower over Sagertown. 61-47 to move on in Class 2A. More action at the House of Thrills in Meadville. 2A quarterfinal. Cochranton and Lakeview going head-to-head as we pick up the action here. Game 2 of a doubleheader for Lakeview. Owen Dye tries the 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Lucas Fagley secures the rebound, and he goes back up for 2. Then for the Cardinals, some ball movement here around the arc. And how about this? Walker Carroll with an opportunity, knocks it down. More in this one. Sailors looking for a 3-pointer. Dye tries it. Off the miss. They'll stay with it. Tap home goes. And then lastly, off a pair of misses, eventually Keaton Urey will be able to find something here for the Sailors. Again, off a second miss, taps it home to beat the buzzer at the end of that quarter. Lakeview over Cochranton. Sailors move on, beating the Cardinals 66-48. Let's stay at Meadville. First game of this doubleheader. Rocky Grove, the top seed in 2A, taking on Sharpsville out of Mercer County. Jared Bissell finding Graham Pernesty, who then finds Aiden Kamen, who come up with the bucket there, plus the foul. Later, more from this one. Landon Carter gonna bounce one off the rim before following it up for 2. Just padding the stats, right? Offensive rebound put back there. And then later, more action. Pernesty trying to find something here again on this end of the floor. And that one's going to go. He glides through the lane to find the bucket off the backboard. Finally, on the other end, loose ball coming here. Noah Bachman taking it down court for the bucket as Rocky Grove moves on, beating Sharpsville. The top seed wins it 60-39. Coming up next, it was the start of a home weekend for the Otters with some top teams invading Erie Insurance Arena.
Stay with us. That's coming up next on Friday Night Lights.